Oh, we got some, I just passed about 30 reporters in there, so who are you all? What do we got here?
All right, we can get started with Murph. Start with Adam.
Murph, what is it, the early word on Turio, and
Yeah.
given his absence and where the series is, just where do you feel you stand right now?
Turio's had a continual cramps in his hamstring. He feels like he's going to be okay. So I'm hopeful. Hopeful he's got an IV going right now, and yeah, we'll hope he's okay.
Next one for Murph. Go to Russell on the left.
Murph, obviously, Jacob was rolling there going into the sixth inning. What did you like about that matchup with him against Edman as opposed to going to Abner?
Yeah, I mean, he gave up a single up the middle. It wasn't like he got crushed. He threw the ball unbelievable. He gave us the best chance to win there. Abner has not been throwing the ball like he normally has, and I had to make a decision who was a better matchup. Miz he was the best player on the field for us today, and he was fantastic. I knew he was getting to the end because that's his pitch count kind of thing. But in a game like this, I wanted to give him a chance to get out of that. Edman's much better, on the ball down like that. So I thought, Uribe's going to throw that sinker, and Abner hasn't been as sharp, so went with it.
Kurt on the left side.
Murph, all year you've talked about the obstacles and the hurdles you guys have overcome. Just how do you size up or summarize the 3-0 deficit in the hole you're in now against that team?
Yeah, that team's pretty good. So are we. We haven't shown our best foot. Like I said, if you would have told me the Dodgers were going to score 10 runs in 3 games, what would be the score? If you said 2-1 us or 1-2, 1-2 them, you wouldn't say 0-3. But we haven't got the clutch hit. We've been a little bit foreign to how we've played in terms of contact. Now, there wasn't a hard hit ball hit between 2 outs in the second and the sixth, because it was very difficult to see for hitters. So take nothing away from the Glasnow, who pitched great. Take nothing away from Miz, who pitched great. But it was a really tough visual for both teams. Nobody can think of a hard hit ball hit during that time. So that's very unusual in a game. Very, very tough background at 3 o'clock, which everybody can tell you. The Dodger players will tell you whatever. We're not making excuses, but neither team hit the ball. So you can kind of erase that, and it came down to a few plays. Muncy made a great play at third to keep that ball from going through. Made a great throw on top of it. Abner throwing the ball away at first gave us another run. That's a run turnaround. And we had man on second, nobody out at the end, and our hottest hitter up, and he couldn't get him over. So those types of things happen. Your offense isn't going to click. We did some good things, but didn't get the big hit, and again had a bunch of strikeouts when it was very difficult to see.
Barry, and then Adam.
Hey, Murph, would you talk a little bit how you kept Otani off balance all series? Interesting, that last at bat, 2 out, nobody on, and you brought in a left-hander and struck him out.
Yeah, Shohei's one of the best hitters in the game, so whatever streak he's going through, the ball he hit in the first inning was a good pitch. He just tapped it right in the right spot, and it's a triple, and it ends up being a run, and you take that. That's not Shohei hits the ball 100 plus most times when he barrels it. That was a little either off the end or whatever, flicked it over first base for a triple. He's not swinging the bat like he can, but he's so dangerous, and he's just going through a little period here where right when you think he's not swinging it, he'll get on it. We're not doing anything so awfully special, except we're pitching him very, very carefully. And anytime we can bring in a lefty, we do, because that's foreign to all those guys. They don't see lefties as much as righties. And Shohei's in a little spell here where he's not barreling balls like he has. But he's still, for us, tremendously dangerous hitter. You can't forget that. These great ones, they can turn it on like that. But when you pitch them really tough, or you make pitches to the spot, they don't hit it, then that's baseball, and tip your hat to that's good pitching,
We'll finish up with Adam.
If I can cheat and ask a two-parter, was it a decision to stay with Misiorowski for that sixth? Was that the decision all the way? And then in that inning, did you think Sal might have a play at the plate when he first got
A little too deep. The Sal ball it wasn't hit very hard. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what the miles per hour was, but it certainly wasn't hit very hard. More off the end, and certainly no play at the plate from that far away. And that's one. What was the second part to it?
About whether it was Miz all the way
Yeah.
from the start of the sixth.
No. I mean, the situation in our pen, and Miz is cruising. So let me ask you something. We take out Miz right there. What questions am I getting right now when we bring somebody in and they give up 2 runs? Yeah, so, that's he was throwing the ball great, and I'm really happy for him. And he's lined up now. If we can, do something extraordinary, he's lined up to pitch the last game.
All right, thanks, Murph. Appreciate
You
the time.
guys, all right.